This week we are installing a Custom Dynamics dual intensity tri-bar in the rear fender extension, but I have a twist this week. I also have this. So this week we're going to compare these two before I install this Custom Dynamics light. This slow bolt version was almost $100 less than the Custom Dynamics light, and they used a photo taken directly from Custom Dynamics website. I took a screenshot when I purchased it because I knew that would be something Custom Dynamics wouldn't like, and they'd get it taken down pretty quickly. And guess what? It got taken down. So I'll put that up here. Now, this is why I'm calling this light. The slow bolt version. Because it took nearly 45 days after ordering to receive the light. And it wasn't until I requested to know when it would show up from the seller that they finally magically updated the tracking number, and it showed up in Chicago. And then quickly left Chicago and was en route to be delivered. Now, I'm not trying to discourage you from saving money, but remember the old saying, you get what you pay for. Now let's find out if that holds true here. Let's get these open and we can get on to the install. So we get some instructions with the Custom Dynamics. The only thing I did to this is take it out of the box that it shipped in. Now I'll get you some close-up shots of this and we can compare this one directly to this one. Now, if you look at these two, they're pretty similar. Notice this only has one direct mount hole. You can see that. These are slotted. They got the same number of pins. Now if you look at the difference between these two, this is a Custom Dynamics light. See how the lens is curved? The PCB in here for the lights is also curved, where the slow bolt version is not. This lens is still curved, but the inside PCB is not. So that's going to affect how the lights shine through here. And I'm sure this won't get picked up on camera. Maybe it will. See all the scratches in this thing? And it's not like major scratches, but look at it. It's just in horrible shape. Straight from the factory. Now they're a little different, but see, you can notice on the, like, these are just my fingerprints on it. Look at this one. Look at how scratched that is. Not that you're ever going to see this, but you can tell how much people care when they don't, when they send something like this. Now, let's get the original HD tri-bar out. We'll fit this Amazon version in first. We'll plug it in and we'll light it up. And we'll see what kind of light we get out of it. So this is the output of the original Harley light. Let's see if we can improve on that with the Custom Dynamics light, or maybe even the one from Amazon. But I'm not feeling too good about that, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. I'm not sure if you can see it up there. But we had to remove the 7/16 bolt or nut first, so we can free up that wiring harness. Then we can unplug the harness from the tri-bar. Those screws right there are T25 Torx. There's one on each side that needs to come out so we can pull the tri-bar out. So they're pointing the LEDs directly down at this white surface to project the light, unlike the Custom Dynamics where there's rows of lights. Now I'm hoping this doesn't adversely affect my bike in any way, but this here is the slow boat. We're going to install this. We're not going to put it in. We're just going to plug it in and test it. We'll shut off the lights again. We'll see what it looks like. So comparing these two, you can see in the Harley one, I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera, but there's a little notch that locates the wire so it'll slide onto those pins correctly and only go on one way. Now let's look at the slow boat. There is none of those. None at all. So as I was trying to install it here, as you've seen, there's no, all I could hear was interference from these pins. You could hear the little ping ping as it's trying to locate itself on those connectors. You just get that little tinge from the small wire. So I'm not even sure that we can install this. I'll try it again. I just don't want to wreck anything that's on the bike already. A little bit of fussing when it goes on. Now, I'll set this up in here. Kind of put it in its clips. If it'll even go. It's just kind of sitting there. I'll turn the lights on. We'll see what it looks like. And look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No light. Absolutely nothing. So let's see if it even functions as a brake light or what exactly it does. Now I couldn't see that from where I was at, so you have to tell me if it worked or not, but this should be on already. Now we're going to go straight to the Custom Dynamics one. This one is going to get installed. You see how well the slow boat version worked. Let's get started. We'll get this one in. It's just sitting in there. We'll turn it on. See if we got lights. Yep, this one lights up. Although the other one didn't. Oh, let's check, because this is supposed to be dual function. We're going to check and see if this works with the brake lights. Yep, and I can even see that from here. Awesome. I want to note that this one here is almost identical to the Custom Dynamics one. The Custom Dynamics one doesn't have the same thing, the locating slot that the Harley one has. So I'm almost convinced that this company makes that light for Custom Dynamics, because if you look at the box it says made in China, which is fine. They're an American company. I get the keeping costs down thing. I'm not arguing that. That's a topic for a different video. But I think this is the same company that makes the Custom Dynamics light, and they just try to make their own version. But I'm curious to know why this one didn't even light up like this one is. I don't get it. I didn't push the pins back in there, didn't bend any of them, and it didn't work. I was gonna buy this one all along. I specifically bought this one for the video because I wanted to try it and see if it worked as well as the Custom Dynamics. If you could get away, if it would benefit you guys to save $100. I mean, that's a huge chunk of change. So, but this one, when it plugged in, it didn't even work. So this is a complete waste of money. I don't know, with all these scratches, I don't know if this one got returned. I don't know. But it doesn't work. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. If you see this on Amazon, avoid it. Just spend the 129 or whatever this is, 119 to get the Custom Dynamics one. Don't waste the $24 on this Amazon one. Thanks guys.